Hey Garage Squad, my dad had a 1950 red Chevrolet pickup truck growing up that my grandfather had rebuilt in the 70s and 80s. It was my dad's hobby to take care of it and add little things here and there with my brother growing up to get it ready for us to have it in our parades, and when my brother and sister-in-law got married, to drive away from their wedding in. My dad grew up having just a love for old cars like my grandfather did, and he passed that along to us with the red truck. Sadly, in 2007, my dad was working on the red truck. When he tried to crank it, it backfired and ignited an undetected gas leak and quickly set the truck ablaze. Thankfully, my dad was not harmed, but our beloved red Chevy was only a rusty shell, a total loss. Fast forward to spring of 2015, and my dad found another truck to tinker on, our Little Blue. Around the same time, my son had a favorite children's book called The Little Blue Truck. And it was a bonus because Granddad had a real-life Little Blue. All of the grandkids loved to take rides in Little Blue. My dad had big dreams of rebuilding the engine and replacing the floor of the bed, etc. But in the fall of 2017, my dad was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, a brain disease that primarily affects personality, behavior, and language. In 2019, my dad found and bought a different engine, the same engine that was in the red truck. But sadly, around the same time, his disease was starting to affect his everyday life. Now he is to a point that he can no longer figure out how to put the pieces back together alone. Here I am in Little Blue, looking at all the things that still need to be done to get this old truck back on the road again for my dad before he's unable to drive at all. And so, Garage Squad, can you please help my mom and I get Little Blue running again for my dad?